before we start, I'd like to say that DCC registration opens on August 8th. That's this Friday. We're trying to get to 100 million raised this year. It's DCC's 16th year running. It's been an incredible event every single year, and we're just going to keep trying to build it up. So everybody register, tell your friends. Yeah. That's it. Feel great.
Saw your public service announcement.
Yeah. Yeah.
No fears there.
No, I appreciate the concern from all the supporters and stuff. But yeah, I just had to let everybody know. I had people blowing my phone up, talking about, hey, everything okay, blah, blah. So maybe next time, let's just, hey, Jaelan's down for a second. It's all right, though. Yeah, I feel great. Obviously, back practicing today. Them contusions hurt like a mug now. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, nothing long term. I'm back. I'm great. So.
Do you know where it's coming from now? Do you understand why people are concerned?
I mean, obviously, I know why the real fans are concerned, but you also got to understand that there's a whole group of people that are just trying to build this narrative that I'm injury prone and stuff like that. So I'm just telling them to calm down, telling them to chill out. Y'all are good, I mess with y'all, so I know y'all are just worried about me, concerned for me. But yeah.
Jaelan, I think it's during special teams period. Minka he'll come over and do some drills with like you, Chop, and Bradley. Is that something you've seen safeties do a lot, or is that just something unique to him?
I think recently it's been unique to him. Before, I remember B. Jones used to come over and do some stuff with us sometimes. But, I mean, he's the only person doing it. So I think, Minka's just the type of guy that he's always going to try to get better and, do little things where he can. So I think it's pretty cool that he comes over there with us to get some work in.
And obviously that's a whole pass rush thing. That's not him trying to come take your job, right?
Yeah, he couldn't if he tried.
Messes up your little club. It's 3 years.
Nah, that's all right. He can join the club. He's good people. I'm my light-skinned brother.
What are the skills that kind of translates both ways?
I mean, safeties have to come off the edge sometimes, so I think it actually is kind of, reasonable for him to be over there working on some pass rush and stuff, just added to his game. And then y'all seen me in coverage the other day on Alex, so,
You mentioned Chop improvement the other day, and you gave him some praise. You said it was very noticeable this year. What's the most noticeable thing about that improvement?
I'd just say the consistency of which he's winning and being dominant. I've always seen flashes from him in the past, but I just feel like it's almost every single play. He's making plays more often than he's not. And I just think his confidence, his repertoire, he's getting more fundamentally sound. Just all phases of the game, he's just balling. He's playing really well.
You guys have one more practice here before you're going to ship out to joint practices with players. What's the best part about having joint practices and kind of, being out with another team?
Yeah, I think it's just a good competition. It's a nice change of scenery. Obviously, we've been going against each other this whole time, so it's good to kind of see different looks. Obviously, when it comes to tackles and stuff, seeing their different sets, just gaining confidence and going against another team. But I think the biggest part is just the competition aspect of it, being able to go against somebody else. And then it's also cool team bonding. We're going on an 11-night road trip, so we're going to be in the hotel with each other every single day. So I think it's a great thing for a lot of reasons.
Do you get to pick your team, your roommate? Or how does that work?
I don't have a roommate. I don't know if the rookies would ever have them, but no, I'll be in my room by myself. I mean, it's not a suite, but it's a cozy room. It'd be good. It's not preferential treatment. It's just, I personally have never had a roommate since I've been on the Dolphins. So, yeah, I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but you got to ask other people.
Jaelan, we've seen you and Chubb and Chop making plays, but we've also seen Quentin Bell, Grayson Murphy, Derek McClendon, those guys making plays. What has led to their success, and what do you think of those other edge rushers aside from your big three?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked about them because they have been balling, and I think a lot of them kind of going to the radar. Obviously, you guys talk about us a lot, but I think Q Bell is an absolute dog. He's one of my best friends, and he's an incredible player, works his ass off, does all the right things. D-Mac is a savage. Freaking Grayson, probably the best pure pass rusher on the team, in my opinion. And then who else we got? Mo is a beast. He's a powerful guy. Leverage is insane. So I think that's everybody. But our outside linebacker room is extremely competitive. We're extremely close, and every one of them deserves their flowers because, like I said, they work their ass off and they're extremely talented. They're great people.
We saw you, Bradley, Quentin, and Chop doing your sprints again today after team drill. Can you share what went into this specific reason why you guys ran today?
Yeah, I mean, anytime that we're not taking as many reps for whatever reason, we just like to make sure that we're getting our conditioning in, keeping our bodies warm, so that when we do go in, we're not risking injury. And you know, I always like to just get a little edge anywhere I can. So if that's extra cardio or extra work in some capacity, I think it's a good thing to do while we can.
You have history as dropping back in the coverage from college days. How much of that is a throwback of what you were doing or what you've been working on, adding it to your arsenal?
You know, I think just obviously with the position I play in this defense, I'm required to drop a decent amount, and so it's just something to where you know, you could see it as, oh man, I'm a pass rusher, I don't want to be dropping, or you can kind of be proud of the fact that they trust me to, you know, be in coverage and be, you know, that Sam linebacker, to where I'm, you know, making plays, I'm making adjustments, I'm calling the front, things like that. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a privilege, and it's something where it's kind of it's a blessing for us because they don't expect a lot of us out of coverage. So really, it's kind of a win-win situation. Like if I get beat by a dude like Tyreek, you know, nobody's really all that mad at me. But if I beat Tyreek, you know, it's pretty lit. So.
How would you evaluate your play so far, John?
I mean, they haven't caught a ball on me yet, so I'll be all right. And a lot of it, you know, it might look like, oh, I'm trailing a dude or whatever. There's a lot that goes into coverage. You know, it's not like I'm just stacked on the receiver and it's, you know, mono me mono. A lot of times I have a run pass conflict and stuff, so you can kind of get to a drop late. But, you know, I think that you can always improve, obviously, and that's something that, you know, obviously we're working on within my game. But I think I've done a pretty good job so far.
Jay, we've heard some guys talk about Patrick Paul's ability to lose a rep and then come back and correct it on the next rep. From your perspective, what do you see from his ability to get things corrected after a mistake on a rep?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Patrick has huge upside. He's annoying as hell to go against, I'll tell you that much, because he is a talker. And, you know, I during practice, I hate him, but afterwards, you know, I can just, only thing I can do is admire him and admire his physical presence, admire his skill set, admire his athleticism, admire his work ethic, and like you said, his ability to make adjustments and corrections. You know, I think he's going to be a fabulous player, and he already has made a big step in this league. So, yeah, Patrick's badass. So he knows how I feel about him. So just like I tell y'all, I hate going against him, he knows I hate going against him. We might get in a couple fights.
But he's a talker.
I mean, he is a great guy. He's articulate. He's extremely intelligent. He's a very, you know, polite, you know, gentle giant. But when he gets on that field, man, he's a different animal for sure. Which is it's a good thing. You don't want you want your tackles to be hard asses, you know.
It's like a level of confidence that he's showing, right? So was he that way when he got here last year, or is that growing?
I mean, he's always been a talker, honestly. But I would say that he backs it up more now, and that, you know, he's confident in himself, which I think is a really admirable trait. Because at the end of the day, there's so many things that can kind of knock your confidence. And one thing that I've noticed with him is I've never seen his confidence shake, no matter what, even if he's losing reps. And all he does every day is get our pass rushers better, get himself better, and bring other guys along. So love Pat.
Is it more on the scale of KG or Tim Duncan?
Yeah, he's not Tim Duncan. I'll tell you that much. He's definitely more KG. He likes Shaq or something. I don't know what Patrick is, but yeah, Tim Duncan. Does Tim Duncan talk? He seems like a quiet dude to me.
He like the nice try, or like almost had that one.
Oh no, Patrick's type of dude will laugh in your face. Like, yeah, he is not like Tim Duncan, but.
Not doing one-on-ones.
Well, I mean, I don't go against him in one-on-one, so I'll let Bradley can talk about him. But all I see is him winning a lot of reps, and when he does lose them, it's not like he's getting his ass beat. He's you know, very, very, very solid player, and he's just getting better.
Do you give it right back to him when he's talking?
I don't talk. I just get mad when he laugh in my face. I might, you know, fight him a couple times in practice if he does that. But you know, I'm a quiet dude, honestly. If I make a play, I'm loud, but I don't really talk to other players per se. Sometimes, occasionally. But yeah, I kind of keep to myself.